Hello friends, this is Shravan. This is my YouTube channel Civil Engineering by Shravan. To subscribe my channel, click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates. This video lecture I will explain you analysis and designing of G+6 building with alternative story wise bracings by using Staad Pro V8 software. So alternative story wise bracings are one of the most important topic that will be helpful for decreasing the seismic loading condition, which is in X direction as well as Z direction condition. So I was already done my video which is related to the vertical bracing system throughout the building. So in this video I will cover the concept which is related to the alternative story wise bracing systems. So initially click on Staad Pro software. So click on new project, select spacing option, give the structure name, just I am taking it as some AAA sample name, and save your file location as per your format. Select the length units will be in meter as well as force units will be in kilonewton. Click on next button, click on finish button. So initially we need to model the G+6 building. So for that go to geometry here, click on run structure wizard option here. So here we have to select the model type as frame models. Select the model type as frame models and bay frame. Now we have to enter the length of the building, height of the building, width of the building, number of base along length direction, number of base along height direction, number of base along width direction. So here I am taking length of the building will be consisting of 15 and height of the building is 21. Again I am taking width of the building is 15. Now we have to enter the number of base along length direction. Just I am taking it as 5 numbers. So again we have to enter the number of base along height direction are 7. Again I am taking number of base along width direction are 5. Click on apply. Now we have to import this model from structure wizard option to Staad Pro software. Click on cancel button, click on yes button. Now click on OK. Now the model is imported to the Staad Pro software. So after that we have to hide this grid lines. Click on hide snap node grid. Now we have to add the slab section for this building. So select the front view, click on cut section command, click on selective view option, click on OK. So here we have to cut this portion of the ground section. Now we have to select the add 4 node plate option. Select first point, select second point, select third point, select fourth point. Now we have to copy this slab section to the X direction as well as Z direction. Select the add 4 node plate option. So click on 4 node plate, go to transitional repeat which is in X direction condition. Number of steps are 4 here and each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK option. So after that we have to select all the plates here. In the same way we have to copy to the transitional repeat in Z direction. Number of steps are 4 here and each step will be consisting of 3 meter here. Click on OK. So after that click on hold structure command. Now I am selecting all the plates at the base. We have to copy these plates to the Y direction distance which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Go to transitional repeat in Y direction. Number of steps are 6 and each step will be consisting of 3 meter here. Now we have to see this model in rendering view. Click on modeling, click on rendering view option. This is the rendering view for the building. So for this building we need to add the bracings at alternative positions. So initially we need to select top view, go to click on cut section. Initially click on selective view, click on OK. So here I am cutting this portion in the front facing side direction. So click on 3D view. So select add beam command. So just I am selecting the bracings here like this for the first point. Again I am selecting the bracings here like this for the second. Again I am selecting the bracings for the last one. So after that we have to copy these bracings to the X direction. So select the bracings here. Just I am selecting bracings here. Go to transitional repeat which is in X direction which is consisting of number of steps are 4 and each step will be consisting of 3 meter. Click on OK. So it will copy your bracings like this. So click on hold structure again. Again I am selecting top view. Again in the same way we have to add the bracings for the remaining 3 directions. So after that click on hold structure here. So now we have to define the properties for this section. So click on general, select the properties, click on define option. Initially we need to add the rectangular section which is consisting of 0.4 cross 0.4 is the column size. Again I am selecting 0.4 cross 0.3 is the beam size. Now we have to define the thickness. So select the plate thickness. So here I am selecting 120 mm, click on add button. So here we have to select the 0.4 cross 0.4. We have to select parallel to beams parallel to y axis. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Again we have to select 0.4 cross 0.43. So click on select beams parallel to X condition. Again I am selecting beams parallel to Z condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Again I'm selecting plate thickness by using assign to view, assign yes option. Now we have to define the bracing system dimensions by using section database. Select section database option here. So here we have to select the Indian code. This time selecting angle section, which is consisting of 150 cross 150 cross 20 section here. So select 150 cross 150 cross 20, click on add button, close option. Now select ISA section of 150 cross 150 cross 20. Go to select by missing attribute, missing property, click on assign to selected beams option, assign yes option. So after that we have to see this model in rendering view. So for that click on 3D rendering view option. So this is the 3D rendering view for this respected building. It will be consisting of 0.4 cross 0.4 is the column size, 0.3 cross 0.4 is the beam size, and bracing thickness will be consisting of 150 cross 150 cross 20 mm. So after that we have to assign the supports here. Select the supports option, click on create option, add your fixed supports. Select your support to with the help of front view option. We have to select all the node points at the base. Click on assign to selected nodes, assign yes option. So after that we have to define the load cases here. So initially I will define the seismic loading condition here. Select definition, add button. Just I am selecting IS 1893. Click on generate here. So here I am adding the zone which is consisting of zone 5 condition. So select it as zone 5 condition, which is having 0.36 is the factor, special RC movement resisting frames with all general buildings, and medium soil condition, and damping ratio we have to assume it as 0.05. So click on generate option. So after that we have to click on add button. So now we have to add the self-weight factor as 1, add button. Again I am adding member weight which is related to the uniform load. So select uniform load. So here we have to calculate the intensity of the dead load by using these dimensions. So here I am taking 0.3 cross 0.4 is the dimensions of the beam. We have to multiply this respected value with 25. So it will give the intensity of 3 here. Click on add, close. Select 3 here by using selection option. We have to select beams parallel to x-axis. We have to select beams parallel to z-axis. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes option. Again we have to define the wind load. Select wind definitions, click on add your wind 1 type 1, select type 1 wind 1, click on add. So here we have to calculate the intensity as per IS 875 part 3 code. So here I am taking intensity randomly as 4, which is acting at a distance of 21 meter. Again I am taking 3, which is acting at a distance of 18 meter. Again I am taking intensity 2, which is acting at a distance of 12 meter. Again I am taking intensity 1, which is acting at a distance of 6 meter. Click on add button. Now we have to add the exposure factor as 1, add, close. Select exposure 1 by using assign to view, assign yes option. Now we have to select load case details option here, click on add button here. Initially we need to add the seismic loading condition, earthquake load which is in X condition. Again I am adding earthquake load which is in Z condition. So click on add button. Now we have to add the wind load, select wind load here, select deb X, click on add. Again I am adding wind load which is in Z direction, add it. So now I am selecting the dead load condition here, DL, add button. Again I am selecting live load here, loading type as LL. So click on add button, close option. Now we have to select earthquake load X direction initially, click on add. So select the seismic loading condition here which is in X direction with the factor 1, add button, close option. Now I am selecting earthquake load Z direction, click on add. So here I am selecting the seismic load which is in Z direction with the factor 1, add, close. In the same way we have to select the wind load X direction, click on add option here, select the wind load which is in X direction with the factor 1, add button. Again I am selecting it as -1 factor, click on add, close. So after that we have to select the wind load in Z condition, click on add. So here I am selecting wind load which is in Z with the factor 1, add button. Again I am selecting the factor as -1, add button, close option. So select the dead load condition, click on add. Initially we need to add the self weight for this building. Now I am selecting the live load here. So click on add, select the load case as floor load. This time taking the intensity of the pressure as -3 which is acting at a distance of 3 and 21 meter. Click on add button, close option. Select the self weight by using assign to view option, assign yes option. So here I am selecting assign to view, assign yes option. So after that we have to create the load combinations here. select load cases and details, click on add button, select the load combinations by using automatic system of Indian standard system. Click on generate here, click on add, close. So it will generate the load combinations here. So after that we had to go to analysis and print, add your no print option, close option, go to analyze option, run analysis, save it. So here we had to check for the zero errors for this respected building. So here my model is checking for the zero errors. Here my model is observed with zero errors. Go to post processing mode, click on done option, apply your load cases, click on OK. So this is the deflection of the building due to presence of the dead loading condition. Again I am selecting the load case name as live loading condition. So this is the deflection of the building due to presence of live load, earthquake load X, earthquake load Z, wind load X, wind load Z. Now we have to select the beam, deselect the bending moment, select Fy. This is the shear force diagram for this building. Again I am selecting MZ value. So this is the bending moment diagram for this respective structure. So after that we have to select the plate, apply your stress type as absolute pressure, apply OK. So this is the absolute pressure diagram due to presence of the various types of load cases. So here I am selecting earthquake load, wind load and wind load Z. So dead load condition, live load condition. So after analysis process completed, we need to design this building. So for that go to modeling, click on design option. Initially we need to select the concrete design, select Indian standard system IS 456 code. Click on select the parameters initially. So I am selecting all parameters, deselection. So select compression, yield strength, yield strength of shear reinforcement, maximum and maximum secondary. Click on OK. Define parameters. So initially I am selecting M30 grade concrete, 30,000, add button. Fy main, just I am taking it as 500 grade, 500,000. Click on add button. Again I am selecting Fy section, just I am taking it as 500,000. Click on add button. So select maximum main, 20 mm. Add button, maximum secondary 16 mm, add button, close option. Select the define commands. So select design beam, add button, select design columns, add button. So design slab element command, add button, take off command, add button, close option. So here we have to select the question marks here. Select FC by using assign to view, assign yes. Select Fy main by using assign to view, assign yes. Again select Fy section by using assign to view, assign yes option. Select maximum main by using assign to view, assign yes. Maximum secondary by using assign to view, assign yes. Select design beam by using selection option, beams parallel to X condition. Again I am selecting beams parallel to Z condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes option. Now I am selecting design column. Go to selection option, beams parallel to Y condition. Click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. Design element by using assign to view, assign yes option. So after that we have to select the analysis and print option again, add your no print again, close option, go to analyze, run analysis, save it. So here we have to check for the zero errors for this respected design also. So here my model is checking for the zero errors as per IS 456 2000 code. Here my model is observed with zero errors. Go to post processing mode, click on done option. So select any one of the beam here, just I am selecting this beam, double click on it. Click on concrete design. So this is the concrete design which is consisting of 3 bars of 12 mm dia, 369 center to center distance at the top reinforcement. It will be consisting of 3 bars of 12 mm dia, 31 center to center distance at the bottom reinforcement. Select any one of the column, just I am selecting this respected column here, double click on it. Click on concrete design. So this is the concrete design which is consisting of 12 number of bars of 12 mm size and 0.84 is the AST percentage. AST requirement is 1280 mm square. So after that we have to design the foundation for this building. So before that we have to check the Staad output file. Click on Staad output file option. So click on results option. So click on design. So this is the design values for this respected beams and column section. So after that we have to design the foundation. Click on foundation. Select the load cases which is related to the dead load, live load, seismic load as well as wind load. Include. Click on run Staad foundation. The fixed supports of this respected foundation will be directly imported to the Staad foundation software. So these are the fixed supports. We need to design the foundation for these fixed supports. So before that initially we need to create the load combinations. Select loads and factors. Click on generate loads here. Initially I am selecting Indian code. Click on generate as per the service load combinations. Click on OK. Click on generate as per the ultimate load combinations. Click on OK. So after that we have to select the job setup option, create job. So give the job name, just I am taking it as some B. So isolated footing, select it as per Indian standard system and units will be in SI. So now we have to select the load combinations 101, 102, 201, 202, 202, 203, 204. Click on include this. click on create job option. So it will create the isolated footing design results here like this. So select isolated footing. So you click on concrete and rebar, cover and soil type, footing geometry, sliding and overturning, click on design option, click on S button. So it will design the foundation as per IS 456-2000 code. So this is the foundation design results as per IS 456-2000. Select any one of the foundation. This time selecting 49. So this is the each and individual calculation for this respected 49 foundation. So this is the geometry, this is the details and drawing, this is the GA drawing, this is the calculation sheet. So this is the process, analysis and designing of G+6 building with story wise bracing systems by using Staad Pro V8 software. Thank you.